Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so potential buyers have more information about the seller and the business to help them make a buying decision. Now, before we dive in, let's go over a brief summary of this business. It is a lead generation business created in February of 2018 in the finance niche. The average monthly revenue for the business is $14,171 and makes an average of $8,462 per month in net profit. The assets included in the sale are a primary domain and all site content and files, 4 additional domains, 301 redirects, social media pages and accounts, which include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, trademark, an email list with over 24,000 subscribers, business phone number and mailing address, and lead purchaser contracts and relationships. So for everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 62849 to learn more about the business, or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So that's a brief overview of the business for sale. Let's hear from the seller with me today. So welcome to the show, Nick. How are you doing today?
Very good. And yourself?
I'm doing great, and I'm looking forward to learning more about you and your business. So to start us off, can you tell us a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yeah. So I started in 2016. Before that, I was in the finance niche, I guess you can say, in 2012. And since then, I thought it was a good idea to go ahead with this lead generation business in the finance area in Canada.
Got it. So going from your experience in finance and taking that to the online world. Okay. So you've had this business for a few years now. Why are you deciding to sell the business instead of keeping it and growing it further?
Well, don't have that much free time in regards to it, and also want to get into a different vertical. I'd like to start getting into real estate. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the business is running well, and there's a lot of opportunity with it as well.
Yep. I've heard that several times, the choice to transition, I guess, one asset class to another. Okay. So during the time that you've owned this business, what did you learn from building it that worked, that contributed to the success that you experienced?
A lot of brand building, a lot of organic traffic, SEO, direct marketing to the clients as well, following up with the users that are subscribed to our list as well, helped us grow the business and helped us build that credibility with the current user base and client base that we have.
Nice. Yeah, I know that some businesses that come through on the Empire Flippers marketplace, they do have an email list or they have a client list, but they're maybe not as actively engaged. But it sounds like this is one where engagement with that list is an active part of the business. Okay. And was there anything you tried with this business that didn't work out as well?
In the very beginning, we did try paid ads on platforms such as Facebook. I find that didn't work as well, as we are in the finance niche. So a lot of individuals on social media don't want to discuss their finances publicly. They rather keep that private. It's more confidential. So that's something that didn't work as well as I thought it would have.
Got it. So let's talk about then how traffic is generated. I know that majority it seems to be organic, but do you want to talk about the different ways traffic is generated?
Yes. So as you mentioned, the majority is organic. We have a very good foundation that we built with our current marketing team. Aside from that, it would be direct through the email remarketing to current subscribers on our list. And then we do have some referrals that come through the site as well.
Got it. Yeah, I saw the direct. It was over 10%. So that's from the email remarketing. Okay, great. So now at this point in the business, can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business for maintenance?
Yeah. So I myself do business development. I'm the one that signs up the lead buyers for the generation that we do. Aside from that, there's the third-party marketing team or SEO team, if you like to call them that. They take care of the link building and the content. I would say the amount of hours on a weekly basis for myself would be anywhere between 10 hours a week. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, got it. You perform a lot of the business development, and then you have a marketing side who handles that. Okay. And let's talk about opportunities and risks. First, if you were to keep the business, what are some ways that you would try to grow it?
More content, more link building, allocate more of the revenue into the marketing budget.
Okay, got it. And then the risks, what do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
I think the biggest risk would be if the buyer is not willing to keep up with the same marketing budget or allocate less budget to the marketing. It's not a very big risk, but at the same time, it's going to bring down the amount of traffic that the site already generates. You want to try to upkeep that and increase your link building as you continue moving forward.
Yep, got it. Well, fortunately, there is a significant portion of the traffic is organic. So as opposed to, for example, running ads. So the link building portion is something that can be done by the owner or the marketing side. Okay. And some housekeeping questions to wrap this up. How much support are you willing to offer buyers?
30 days. So I will be willing to offer buyers 30 days of email and phone support. They can always reach out to me. In the very beginning, what I'm willing to do is introduce any buyer to all of the business partners and lead buyers as well. This way, partnerships stay as they are and they can continue going as we have.
Okay, perfect. And would you commit to a non-compete on this business?
Yes, I've already discussed that we would. There would be a non-compete for the Canadian market. I've also discussed with Empire that I do have a similar in the US, and that is also for sale as well.
Okay. And yeah, for anyone listening, further details can be provided if you're interested in this. You can just have that conversation with Nick directly. Okay. And are you open to something like an earnout?
At this point in time, I would not be.
Okay, no problem. And putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
Well, the Canadian market's always growing. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity here with the niche of this certain business in the Canadian market. And also, if the buyer would like to dab at the social media accounts that we have and try some social media marketing as well, there's a lot of potential there as well, as we do have all the reserved names with our brand on all social media platforms.
Got it. Okay, so a few different growth opportunities here. Okay, wonderful. Well, is there anything you'd like to add that you think I might have missed during the interview?
No, I think we've pretty much covered everything in regards to the interview.
Okay, great. Well, people can certainly reach out to you if they have any further questions. But for now, I'm going to wrap this up here. So, Nick, thank you so much for sharing your story and joining us on today's episode. And yeah, I hope your business is purchased in the near future and by the right buyer.
Well, thank you, Nick. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 62849. And if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. And once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.